Hack Attack!
Hacks episode 8. Welcome back.
Yeah!
Or welcome. Again, for those of you who are seeing us for the first time.
Yep. Excuse the quick zoom.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what Kevin looks like up closer.
That's our zoom camera.
We'll apologize for that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Get
back
right to it?
again. Yeah, get right into it.
Due
Right into
diligence.
it. Due diligence.
Do some dilling. McTurd.
Rory McIlroy wins.
Okay.
Wins the Deutsche Bank.
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just
Did
okay,
nothing.
great. Did nothing.
Nope.
Surprised me.
I guess, yeah, that's
Surprised
probably
me.
the
I
appropriate
was
response.
not expecting that at
Appropriate
all.
response.
Especially under the circumstances of how he's been putting, his general attitude about the whole situation. I wasn't
How
even...
many back was he to start the day?
6?
Yeah, so I mean...
6. Yeah, it's
Come
the
from
biggest
behind.
comeback.
So, sure. Great.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I mean, even just the putting woes, he switches coaches first week. Victory.
Sure.
I mean,
I
don't care if you're playing at Firefly.
Nice.
That's a win is a win. I know.
I
How's that
agree.
people?
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't playing at that. Firefly. Does Firefly still exist?
It does.
Those of you in Seekonk,
It does.
let us know.
And-
Yeah. So good for him. He's back in the mix. He's back in the talks, the buzz. They're already saying, Roy's back. He's so back. I think he's back for good. You're all fucking idiots. You're all idiots.
No shit.
He's back last week. He was back last week.
1 week.
Yep.
1 week he's back. And who gives a crap? I mean,
Okay.
honestly.
All right. Yeah.
I don't give a crap. You might give a little more of a crap.
Well, I mean, thank God. To me, thank God.
Yes.
Because if Paul Casey won, good. We like Paul Casey.
We do.
Yeah.
Hasn't won in 3 years.
But there was really, again, kind of another one of those nothing else really in the story going on or whatever, and at least he
Showed
stepped
up.
He showed up.
He showed up.
Yes. So good for him. Congratulations.
Good for him.
Keep it up. Don't let us down anymore. The LPGA, Caroline Masson.
Yeah, good for her.
The first German.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one for her ever.
On the LPGA, yes. So good.
Yes, great. Good for her.
Fantastic.
That's always awesome.
And any other euphemisms for good?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And at this moment,
Okay.
I would like to recognize the wonderful country of Paraguay, and it's Carlos Franco.
Carlos Franco.
Right? Chucky
Yeah.
Franks.
Is he from Paraguay? I thought
He
he was
is. I looked it up
Espanol.
today.
Wow, he's
No.
from Paraguay.
As him,
Why doesn't he go to
him
the
and
Olympics?
Steve Wheatcroft.
Johnny Vegas. Why wasn't he at the Olympics? Carlos Franco.
I don't know, but good for Chucky Franks. I always like Chucky Franks.
And talk about your mechanic. I
Right.
really do think that guy works on cars when he's not playing golf.
He
Like
could
he's
be.
got a shop somewhere.
He probably does.
Yeah, that Jimenez goes to. Like Jimenez goes to Carlos Franco to get his car fixed. I think.
It's a really long way to go from Spain
That's why he probably needs a
to
tune-up. He gets there.
Paraguay, but
Like you know where Paraguay is.
yeah, it's like just south of Connecticut, right?
Yep. just out of it.
I have a new weirdish, possible crappy
I like possible
segment
crap.
called Neat O's.
Neat O's. All right. Okay.
So-
What is Neat O's?
Here, I'll start it off. Obviously, the Deutsche Bank, the douchey bank.
Yep.
Did you see Bads putt the last 4 holes with his wedge?
Aaron Badley?
Yeah.
No.
Lost his putter. They lost his putter on the course somewhere. Had to putt the last 4 holes out with his wedge. Parred the last 4 holes.
Neat. Oh.
It was pretty fucking awesome. Like in the early coverage, they were showing him putting with the wedge, and I was just like, that is cool. And today and the other day after it happened, I'm like typing up like Aaron Badley wedge putting. There's like 2 blurs. I'm like, how is this not getting
Exactly.
more attention? Like some guy just goes, oh fuck, where's the putt? I don't know where it is. Just give me the wedge. I want to par the rest. He tin cupped the last 4 holes.
I'm literally I'm sitting here in fucking shock that there was not more headlines, coverage, anything about that. I'm literally hearing about this right now for the
Yep.
first time.
Yep.
And I watched the end of the final round, and nobody said, hey, by the way, fucking Aaron Badley,
Yep.
in case you missed it,
Yeah.
Aaron Badley parred the last 4 holes putting with a wedge.
parred the last 4 holes and shot 67.
Oh my God!
Maybe that could be wrong, but parred the last 4 holes with his wedge, and he made putts, like he made like a 10-footer with this fucking wedge.
Yeah,
and that's just what I'm saying.
That's phenomenal.
He should be right up there.
And fired his caddy, I'm assuming.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Who lost it? Who lost it?
I
Did
don't
he
know.
leave it in the John and somebody grabbed it?
I don't know. It's still, you gotta think. You gotta put the majority of
Did
the
somebody
onus on the
did he
caddy
put-
right there.
Sure, but did he put it down on the bag and it was just close to somebody in the crowd and somebody in the crowd snagged it?
Some fan, some.
Somebody who was trying to Timberlake
Yeah,
someone?
yeah. Again, a blind guy thought he was shaking hands with Aaron Badley. Oh, he's kind of skinny.
So,
Yep.
that's
Wow.
one cool neato.
That's really neato.
Another cool neato.
Oh my gosh.
Going back to the Ducci Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about Roger Maltby and getting his old 1975 check back from the original check from Pleasant Valley?
They've been talking about
Yeah.
that. No, who had it?
The pro had it. Like, apparently so, after
He lost it. Yeah, he got
he
drunk.
lost it,
Yep.
got drunk,
Yep.
lost it, they issued him a new check the next day,
Yep.
and he lost it at the bar. So the bar asked him, hey, can we keep the check here in a frame? So he was like, yeah, of course. So they kept
Oh
it
my
there
God.
forever. The bar went under,
Yep.
and I don't remember, I have the article here, but I don't remember how, but it ended back up with like the pro at Pleasant Valley, and he had it sitting in his desk
The whole time.
the whole time.
Was
For
he holding
years.
it because he knew it and he was like, I'm not telling anybody I got this fucking thing.
I don't know. But so this past weekend, they brought the pro up and the check to give Maltby the check back.
Oh my God.
It was really cool, and like,
So I saw the image of the crumpled check and all that shit.
and he was, and they were like,
That's what
it was
all
folded exactly how he folded it when he had it in his pocket, and it was just like it's been sitting on this guy's desk. Gave it back to him, and it brought Raj to tears a little bit.
about. That's awesome.
Because I think that was his first win, 1975 at Pleasant
It
Valley,
may have
and
been.
also a check for
May have been.
$40,000.
Yep. Yep.
In 1975.
Yep.
That's a good check.
Oh, it is a good check.
That's a good
Also
check.
shows you how far we've come.
Absolutely.
With the purses. Yep.
Absolutely.
That is fantastic. It probably brought him to tears because it also reminded him how much of a fucking drunk he was.
Sure.
Oh my God, I was so drunk.
Sure.
Wow.
I mean,
Those were the days.
He just did say something like that, just like how that story has like in that moment had like defined his career.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Of course, big news today.
Tiger. Yeah.
Tiger Woods, he takes over the headlines with an indefinite commitment. An indefinite commitment.
I would
Yeah.
hope to be
I'm
back
hoping to play.
for the opening of the season.
I'm hoping to play a couple times before the end of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna.
I'm hoping I don't throw
I'm
up
hoping.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hoping my shoulder gets better.
Yeah, I
know
know that too.
No guarantee.
No.
That's what Tiger just did.
Yep.
And the place went crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
All the talk about everything else
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
breaks.
Yeah.
Halting fucking stop.
Yep. Yep. Which to me again is just another. I know we talked about being repetitious, but it's a total testament to how the game lacks anything truly interesting to talk about without him.
Yeah.
Even the
Great.
players, the media as the players, what they thought about Tiger, because you're not interesting enough to talk to or talk about.
Nope.
Hey, what do you think about somebody else who might play?
Yeah.
Hey, might play. What do you think about that?
He should just say that every week.
He really should, like once a month.
I might play this week.
Yeah.
And he should do it that casually. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. I might play this week.
Yep. Or just
Play this
or
week.
pull into the parking lot of the country club
And then be like,
and then exactly.
this isn't what I needed to
Yeah,
know.
this isn't Mickey D's.
So,
So,
what do you think?
here's a new segment.
Okay.
Let's get, I don't know, I'm just making this
Yeah.
up. Let's get to know Brian and Kevin a little bit.
Oh, all right.
Let's get to know Brian and Kevin and their life in the world of golf,
Okay.
or lack thereof.
Do it.
Hey, go back to when you were a kid.
Oh,
Go back to when you were a kid.
good. Maybe we can transition to what I'm talking
All
about.
right, sure, however it goes.
Yep.
So think about like when you first played. It was god awful, right? You know it was god awful. I'm sure it was god awful.
Honestly, I don't know if I can remember the first time I played. played. Yes, it was god awful. I can
Right.
remember my first real memory of playing.
Can you?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know how old I was. All I know is I had
34.
That's the clock. I had a golf bag made out of a pair of jeans.
Yes, a
A
canvas
leg.
bag.
No, it was fucking jeans. Alan took.
Oh,
Oh, okay, sure. He cut a leg off a pair of jeans,
Yes.
sewed the bottom,
Yes.
and then sewed a strap on.
That's right. A strap on?
Yep, a strap on. A big
Yep.
black
One of his own.
strap on.
Yep. Strap on.
Thanks, Al, for that
Yep.
big black strap on.
He was done using it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Kevin will like this one.
Yep. And
I'm trying to remember that.
those Northwesters that were cut down to like nothing. That
Yep.
I think there wasn't even glue inside the grip. It was just double stick tape
Probably.
and a grip.
Could be right.
Yeah.
Could be right.
And layers of double stick tape because the shaft only gets thinner and they were cut down so fucking low that the grips
yeah,
were like.
I think Alan made those for you.
Yeah,
He cut them
probably.
down for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like when you go out for the first time. This is for everybody. It's always awful. You never go out there and go, "Oh, I shot 80 my first time out." Is what makes you come back? Like, what made you go, "I'm doing this again"? What do you think?
At
'Cause,
that
I mean, I'm
time-
trying to remember as well. I know for me, it was
Well,
because Jerry and Alan were playing. Our older brothers were playing and caddying.
Yeah.
I wanted to do everything that they were doing. And,
And that probably was really the same reason for me
Yeah.
because we were at Metacomet.
yep.
And it was out, on a Monday night or
Mhm.
Sunday night or whatever when caddies were allowed to go out and play. And it was with either you or Alan and Jerry or some
Right.
combination of us three. And we were
Right.
out there and fucking. I'm sure that's what it was.
Right.
I'm sure I didn't hit anything worth a damn.
I remember the first caddy tournament that I played in.
I remember that too.
Yeah, 12 years old.
Yeah.
I was partnered with Dave McBride,
Okay.
the assistant pro
Okay.
at the time. And I mean, again, played awful. And I had this little junior set where I had a 3, a 5, a 7, and a 9 iron, a driver, and a putter. And I think that was it. And
I've never had a driver in that set. I had a 2-wood.
oh yeah, because Alan always had the fucking like the oddball clubs. It was his 2-wood. He
Two
cut that down.
wood.
Yep, an 11-teen wood. And the 6th hole, I was 12 years old and I was probably not even 4 feet tall yet, and so that course was huge for me. Huge for me.
Yeah.
And I canned like this 30-footer with like 4 feet of break left to right on 6 for a double bogey. Drained it with my old like just generic silver stub head
Lame,
putter.
yeah.
Yep, drained it, and I remember that. I remember
That's cool.
that. Yep.
Were those clowns there with you? Were they like?
Oh, totally. I can't remember who we played with. It was me and Dave and 2 other guys. I do not remember who the hell the other caddies were.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
That's
I
pretty
remember
cool.
that. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Any memorable on-course meltdowns?
For me?
Yeah. Memorable
Yeah.
meltdown.
Yes. I threw.
I should be doing this in connection with an on-course meltdown that like happened on TV or something like that. But that's
Sure.
just not how it went.
Maybe we
Oh,
can fill it sometime. But I threw a club in a tree and it got stuck.
Sure.
And then I also got really fucking pissed one time and wrapped my 4-iron around a tree.
Now, when was this?
Before college, right after college, somewhere in that, where I was playing with some friends from home, and I had some serious anger issues.
As opposed to now. So
They're
still
subdued.
level-headed.
They're subdued.
And I mean,
Well, I
wow.
pushed them down into,
Yep.
into my knees.
Yeah, repressed. Yeah.
But outside of that really blowing up, no. Well,
I mean, listen, it's not.
in college, I friggin' literally drop kicked my golf bag one time because I was pissed. Literally fucking drop kicked it on the first. No, it might have been on the 19th hole. We played 27 that
right.
day at Corbin Hills, and I friggin' just drop kicked it. I was pissed.
Okay, that leads me to another question. If it was going that bad, why start the second round? second chance. Like, I'm gonna fix it. I'm determined to make it
Well,
better.
it was also play as many as you want for $12.
Sure.
You're in college.
I guess.
You want to get your money's worth, and you're like, what the fuck else are we going to do right now?
Well, it sounds like you got
We've
your
already
money's
missed-
worth by like the fifth hole.
But we've already missed 2 classes that
Oh,
we skipped out on.
right.
We need to actually make this worth it. So let's play. Let's walk 27 holes.
Sure.
And play.
Sure. Let's walk 9 miles
Yep.
and hate every step along the way.
That was a rough day. You?
Yeah. Of course. Kevin.
Yeah, but
Of course.
I
Of
just
course.
prompted you to tell me
Of
like
course.
the one that you remember
course.
the most.
I remember the most. I do. I don't want to tell it, but I'm going to tell it.
Have I ever heard
It's my story. You might not have. Senior year in high school.
Oh, great.
Yeah. LaSalle Academy golf team. David Herzog and I.
Oh my god.
Yeah. David Herzog was a freshman. This kid was good. He became like the shit. And he was 14 years old. He was a freshman. And we had to play a match for the number 2 spot on the team. And I was a senior. He was a freshman. You already know how the story goes. He beat me. And I went to the parking lot and took out my sandwich and smashed the shit out of it. Like, at the trunk of my car. I took my clubs. I opened the trunk of my car. Took my bag. Took my sandwich out. I don't know why I picked my sandwich. It's not like it was that that was the particular club. Put the bag with the rest of the clubs in the trunk and like murderous rage, like sledgehammer overhead on the fucking asphalt. My Wilson sandwich, like in every possible part of the club head, and they're all standing there just watching me.
Oh, so you weren't by yourself?
Oh no,
There was an audience.
No, I had to give these guys a ride home.
Yes.
Yes! I had to give them a ride home.
Yes!
And I had to get in the car and drive them all home from Valley Country Club.
Come on, guys. This will be safe.
Yeah. Who wants a ride?
Wait, Dave Herzog did say one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life
Really?
as a caddy.
Really?
This game is all about hands and muscle. Dave Herzog, probably
Yeah.
circa 1992 or 3, probably something like that. Yep. You're welcome, Davey.
Sounds like something you say at a gay bar. This is all about hands and
I was
muscles.
just like, oh my gosh.
Bunker play.
Oh,
We touched on this a little bit before. Bunker play.
Mm-hmm.
In our world. Bunker play.
yeah.
What do you recommend? Hold on. I'm going to give you options.
Oh, okay, great. Multiple choice. I love it.
Kick it out.
Okay.
Toss it out.
Yep.
Just pick it up or keep hacking. If you're the genre of
if
players
you're a-
that we yes.
If you're a hack.
Yeah.
A hacks.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Yes.
In case you just tuned in.
Hi. Yes.
Because we've seen some shit in the bunkers.
Can I revise it?
Sure.
One hack, pick it up, drop it out.
Okay. All right.
Because I mean,
Right.
if you don't have it down, then you don't have it down. Like if you can't hit it out of the trap,
Yep.
then don't waste your fucking time.
Okay.
Take one cut, because you can sit there and cut and cut and cut, and you're just gonna keep cutting, and the ball's just gonna go.
So when we end up in the bunkers that are like this,
The hard pan shit.
yeah. I mean, so seriously, like, why do we even attempt to play it out of there? Like, we know it's like hitting off a concrete. Why don't we just go? Yeah, no, fuck that. We're not. It's not a bunker. It's a fucking
That's
cart
fair.
path.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You know what? Maybe we should start installing that when we play.
maybe. Because also, again, we can talk about this sometime about the rules.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna expound on the bunker thing. At which point is it funny, and at which point is it sad? Yeah.
I think 3 times it's funny. Anything after 3, it's sad.
If they're just
like-
determined.
Right, because after like if you get it out on the 3rd time, then it's kind of like, yay, you did it. But like anything after that, then it's just like, come on, Mark. Sorry, Mark. But I mean, then it's like, come on, Mark, let's go. There's people behind us. There's now 2 groups on the tee box. Let's go.
Nice. That's a good rule of thumb. You might want to put a graphic up when you say this. 3, funny. 4, sad.
Yep.
So maybe do a little
Sure.
emoji, smiley face.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I
A
can
rule
do.
of thumb, maybe we can
Yeah.
get that instilled into the game.
Yep.
Yes.
Anything past 3, it's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad. Yeah, you're right. That is-
Mhm.
I'm totally with that. It's very, very sad. All right, Stuckies, Shankies.
Yep.
Stuck It. I've got the Euro Tour and that clip I sent you
No
of
joke.
the Hickory thing. They've
No
done some awesome things to promote the game over there online, and you should check out a couple other ones. Like there's one, I don't know if I sent it to you, but there's one where they had 4 teams, different countries, play speed golf
Mm.
on a hole, and it was a team, so it was like one guy drove the ball, and then it had to land, and the guy who drove the ball had to like hopped in the car and went down, and then they hit, and then they had another guy, and it was a par 5, so it
Wow.
was like Spain, France, Germany, might have been Germany, and like Sweden or something like that. So there's all these guys, like Sergio's out there, England was one, because like Andy Sullivan was out there, there's some very recognizable European players that were out there, and it was just great. These guys are laughing and giggling and like speaking in their own language, and just like who knows what they're saying, but just having a good time and just having fun. Like just like this can be fun.
Yep.
And we can make it seem fun and not up the ass tight.
Well, you sent that video, and the video we're talking about, you go on YouTube, there's, they play a European Tour, basically, exhibition match between,
It was
Daniel Jimenez.
It was
Lee
at
Westwood.
the European Masters.
There you go.
It was on
yeah,
Thursday.
Cutter Masters, yeah.
No, the European Masters.
Oh, the Omega Masters.
Yeah, the Omega.
Responsible, sorry.
Yeah.
Danny Willett, Lee Westwood, Jimenez, and
The other guy.
the other
who I've
guy,
never
who's
seen.
from Spain.
Yeah.
Yep, something.
Sorry.
Nick Spanishman. I don't know.
Great looking guy.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
European, cool looking.
Yes, I have sex
Yeah.
with many women.
Yeah.
And they all were wearing the old school clothes and playing with the old clubs. How about a whole tournament like that? Where you
Silly
could dress-
season!
Yes! Dress that way, play the old school way.
Right? Hickory clubs, even if they're just playing,
Yep.
we're playing 9 holes, that's it.
Yeah, fine.
We're gonna have an exhibition, we're gonna have,
Yep.
60, 40 guys here.
We're gonna
and
move the
everybody
tees
gets
up.
on it. Yep, that's it. That's how we're gonna play. Fuck yes!
Yes.
That's why I was like,
Totally.
Euro Tour, stick it with that shit.
Yep.
Like doing something fun, and here they're like,
No, I mean, I don't. Nothing like that.
That's-
I'm not even sure it comes up in conversation.
That's-
they don't even let the guys wear fucking shorts.
Yep, that's fucking awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
that's who stuck it, in
Yes.
my opinion.
What else you got for Stuck It?
That's it.
All right. Stuck It. Tiger Woods for stealing the headlines with a hope.
Always.
Stealing the headlines.
Always.
Just swiped
Yeah.
it. Basically stole the news day by going, maybe.
Every week.
Genius.
Every
Absolute genius. Stuck It.
Every week. He could do that every week.
Yep.
And the conversation would stop immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know why he does that.
That's like Kim Kardashian naked on the internet. Stops everything.
Really?
Blows up the
Does
internet.
that stop everything?
Yeah, for a lot of people it does.
Alright.
Shank?
Shank, I've got the weather.
Okay.
Yep, literally wrote down the weather because it's just been hot and
Yep.
shitty.
Yep.
And so, fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it.
And the PGA Tour app. Why, might you ask?
Okay.
We're in an age of technology
Yep.
where things can be wonderfully, calculated and arranged. Why can't it be set up that, and I know I can change this, but knowing that I'm going to watch or want to watch the coverage,
Yep.
and I get a flash that comes across my screen and says, "Oh, Rory McIlroy won the Deutsche Bank," and I'm like, "Oh,
Before the
3
coverage
hours early." And like, why? Like, you know where I am because you
Yeah.
asked to access my location.
Yep.
So it's like,
Mhm.
if the coverage is still coming on, you just lost a viewer for Monday. I didn't watch because of you. I'm good. Done.
You good?
We're out.
This is episode 8 of the
Yes.
Hack Show. This is Kevin. This is Brian. Don't
Peace
get us
out,
confused.
homies.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, have a good week. Bye.
Oh, wait. BMW? Is this week coming up?
It is the BMW.
BMW.
And then,
And then a week off, and then the Tour Championship.
yeah,
then
and then Evian is 2 weeks too.
Oh,
or
that's
next week. Next week.
All right. So we'll talk about that. See you then.
Good night.